You know, one of the things that guides us when we talk about who we're going to vote for and the future direction of this country is how we feel about what we've had. And by that I mean a lot of us are old enough to have experienced both parties, Conservative and Labour, over recent years. I mean, I'm not old enough to remember the last time we had any kind of Liberal Party in power. One of the key issues that we have is their politics seems to have all melded into one uncoordinated mess. It's all the same, no matter what side of the coin you are. They all appear to be singing from the same song sheet, and they're all concerned about holding on to power by any costs. Now, I have to ask the question, what good is that to you? What good is that to me? And as a result of that, we become disenfranchised. We've become fed up, and we've got to the point of, well, what is the point? What is the point in all this? Now, at the weekend, I did a live stream with Noel Wilcox. You can go and have a look in the live section, and you can see what we discussed. We discussed stuff such as immigration, crime, your feelings about reform, the leadership, and various other bits and pieces. And it became quite clear to me that a lot of people, I've gone through and read the comments and responded to a couple of them, have a real problem with reform because of things that you've heard about Richard Tice and others. And I even had somebody unsubscribe. All I can do is put somebody in front of you and get them to talk, you know, and then you can make your own mind up about what you believe to be the truth. Now, we can't have a situation now where we believe that Labour and Conservative are it. We just can't do that anymore, because if we do, and if we keep voting for those same old, we're going to end up stuck in the same quagmire. In fact, it's going to get a lot worse. If you don't go out and vote, you will get an issue like you did in 2010 when we ended up at old Cleggy and Cameron, and look what that started. It's a bit of a disaster. Now, if you believe that reform isn't the way, and you don't trust them for whatever reason, then we're left with very little alternative, because a lot of these parties outside don't have enough clout, don't have enough firepower to, well, make any meaningful difference. And by God, I can't see the chances of them ever working together. Can you? Let me know in the comments. Well, that leaves us with two options. We don't vote at all, in which case we will get a speech similar to Cameron's in 2010, along the lines of "this is what the British people want," or we turn up in our droves and put "I do not consent." So I know people poo-poo this idea, and I know people say what a waste of time, but what if nearly every person in the country came out and said "I do not consent"? What do you think would happen then? I do not consent. Give it some thought. Let me know in the comments where you sit with things. You know, a lot of people support reform and a lot of people are going to vote for them, but there are a lot of people that are still politically homeless. So what choice you got? Maybe I do not consent. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and give me a share on your socials. And as always, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.